Welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixers. I don't know what's happened to Jose. He's sitting over there, but he's not paying attention to me. So he'll pick up, I guess, eventually on the fact that we are live. Um, maybe he won't. Well, I can tell you all this right now. I absolutely hate Nick Nurse right now. Like, I'm so absolutely disgusted by Nick Nurse's decision making in this game. Like, why are we not playing? Yeah, but why are we not playing Ricky Council? I don't get it. The Ricky Council sat on the bench what until garbage minutes. But meanwhile, you're still sticking with the Lowry and the Eric Gordons of the world. Like, you have young guys, play them. What are we doing? And it just occurred to me watching this game that, like, Embiid and Paul George can't play together. They can't. Like, it's bad. Losing to the Pistons is bad enough, but getting absolutely destroyed by the Pistons, that's just another thing altogether. It was really bad. I don't know, guys. Embiid is super lazy. That is not a lie. He is ridiculously lazy, and it looked pathetic tonight. It looked like absolutely nobody cared to be there whatsoever. Are you with us, Jose?
Darling, I can't explain.
I don't know what's going on with my guy Jose over there. But I was wondering. I was sitting through that game. It was painful. I was waiting and waiting and waiting for the damn thing to be over. I have to be honest with you. I have to be honest with you. Jose! What is going on? Jose. I don't know what's happening. BG, if you're watching this, can you alert Jose that we're live and he's just kind of sitting there listening to music? I don't know what's happening. But yeah, he's definitely listening to some Boys to Men over there. Doing a solo show is not for me, y'all, because I can't very well look at the chat and talk to you at the same time. So, but what did y'all think of our newest Sixer, Quentin Grimes? I mean, Quentin Grimes wasn't so bad. He had more points than the whole rest of the bench combined. So good on you, Quentin Grimes. I thought he looked pretty good tonight. I see a lot of Embiid anger going on here in the chat, and I feel like I'm with you all for sure. But if we were hoping to make a run and make the playoffs, I think that tonight showed you that we absolutely are not doing that. How's that? I don't know what's going on. I don't have my phone up here, so I can't really check and see what's going on out there in Jose's land. Let's see if I can respond to some of y'all here. Oh, Khalif, you wish the worst for Embiid. Well, I think the man's like, I don't know what to say. He's playing music on purpose because he doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe Ricky Council's still on the team for sure. But he is. Thank you. I'm failing over here. I don't know what the hell's going on with Jose, but I'm on myself.
Your brother's here, and I come with a hot take.
Okay.
I just saw the clip of Kelly Oubre yelling at Joel Embiid. I'm not a mouth reader, but sounds like he said you need to fucking hustle. You need to run. Joel tried to explain himself.
Kelly Oubre said that to Embiid?
Yes. Joel tried to explain
Jose, what the
himself.
heck, man?
No, that was a parody. That was funny. I was watching it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you just saw,
I didn't find it funny at all, actually.
No, you wasn't watching what I was watching. I'm sorry.
I was out here failing miserably.
Well, I was just telling Jen. I just saw a clip of Kelly Oubre yelling at Joel Embiid on the bench, telling him he need to hustle, he need to run. Joel Embiid tried to explain himself. They got in an argument on the bench. That's what's needed. Somebody needs to get in his grill, cause bro, if the knee ain't kneeing, you need to get out. It's
Look,
not just on Embiid.
I'm gonna tell you like this,
Go
bro.
ahead.
I've been tired of people not saying nothing to Embiid. So
Right.
when Maxey did what he did, I was excited about that. You know what I'm saying? And tonight, what I saw with Oubre, that's driving me nuts in a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
sometimes, listen, I don't care how bougie you are, how many MVPs you got, how many All-Stars you made, how many Olympic games you've been to. Sometimes you just need to hear the truth.
Well, the truth is that he is slow. The truth is that Maxi has got to stop deferring to him. Like, he has to. Look, Joel was making lazy, sloppy passes. Paul George, lazy, sloppy passes. How many points did we give up in turnovers tonight? How many points did we miss at the free throw line? Like, this was like, there was no reason that this game had to be so dramatic. It could have been closer had they been like taking care of the ball better.
Jen, the first quarter just blew me away. It
That
blew
was
me away. The
horrible.
lack of effort you came out with to have this team get off a SEPTA bus, basically, and come out here and trash us like they got the $300 million players on their roster is bananas. They came and took it to us from the tip. Tobias was in that locker room talking, yo, let's turn it up. Let's bomb these boys. They did me dirty. And that's what they came out there and did.
Nobody did no sharing? That's crazy. All right, I got it.
No, I'm on the phone.
Yeah,
No, I was on here by myself, Jose.
I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
With a full roster, it's a bit of a letdown. It's a bit of a letdown. And for the first time, I saw some turmoil on that bench. It might not be a bad thing. Let's wait and see.
I'm with you, Khalif, man. I can't take anymore. I literally hate watched the entire second half of that game. Like, I was angry that I was actually spending my time watching this horrible excuse for a basketball game with these grown men paying hundreds of millions of dollars, play a game they love, and looking like they're just mad that they're stuck out there. And meanwhile, Tobias Harris is running him over. Paul Reed's dunking on people. Like, it's embarrassing. Don't you have any pride?
The lack of pride, Jen. It's the lack of pride in a city that oozes pride and effort. It's bothersome. Get them the F off our team. I'd rather start from scratch than watch this every night. To be honest.
Bad. It's bad.
Be honest. I thought hard before I was going to say this and come out and say it. What would I would do with the Joel Embiid situation, even though it might leave us in cap hell? I would cut my ties with him next year. Take whatever you could get and move on. Because at this point, it's a cancer. And this is why Oubre got upset and got in his grill, because it's riddling throughout the team, the lack of effort, the lack of hustle. If your top guy isn't doing it or can't do it, why should I? Everybody's going to have that excuse. So even PG.
But the thing is, it's not, I feel like they've moved past that. And now they're just like, dude, you're slowing us down. You know what I mean? You are slowing us down. You can't hog the ball. That's not the way the game is played, man.
I mean, we're just not a good enough half court team for him to want to play that way. We're not there yet. I mean, PG.
Bro, I was done when he tried to back dude down from way back in the perimeter.
Ain't got plucked.
Bro, way back at the perimeter, bro. I don't understand. Like, how you backing somebody down that far out, dude? Just turn around, jack the shot for all that.
For all that, man. You might have had played ball last game. He looked like he played the back-to-back. The knee is not right. And at this point, it's done. There's no lift off of it. And I don't want to keep giving him a pass, but the knee is done. He's obviously not himself, and I don't think he could ever get back there. It's been a half a season already. More than that, because he's had this injury since the summertime.
And then Andre Drummond coming off the bench looking like, I don't know,
Even
he just
worse.
rolled the hell out of bed. And what was the point of that? Because he did nothing, like beyond nothing. And this is what we're stuck with now. This is our team, right? We had chances to make some moves, didn't make the right ones. This is our team moving forward. What are we supposed to do with that knowledge? It's
Rumble
going
in
to
the locker
be,
room.
okay, kiss this season goodbye, but what about next season? What's going to be different then?
You,
I
you,
mean,
The
you,
same
you know
guys.
what really sucks is that when you look at the box score, right? And I kind of like to do that at the very end. I'm not a big statistician that relies on all the stats, but when I look at stats here and how we outscored them in every scoring percentage, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, we outscored them, and we still lost this game
and we still
by a
lost.
lot.
And they actually made more threes than we did, but that was part of that horrible first quarter when we wasn't playing a lick of defense. It took Grimes to come in, and he was the only player defending the perimeter, making an effort, messing with shots. I like this kid. I like the little bit that I saw out of him tonight. He's a hell of a defensive player. The few shots he missed, they could have went down, but you know what I
Too
mean.
early to tell for
Look at the
me.
birthday guy. Look at the birthday
Too
guy.
Happy birthday, my brother. But it's too early for me to crown anybody. I don't care. One game is just definitely not enough. I said it with Embiid. I'm going to say it with this guy. If I said the same exact thing about a former MVP, I won't say that about this new guy. I need consistency. Put up or shut up. That's it. Point blank. I don't care. I need 10 games straight of this stuff, or I'm not crowning nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I would on a go ahead, BG. Take your birthday shot. Drown your sorrows because the Sixers couldn't get a win on your birthday. Horrible. Same here, bro. I did it on my birthday. B didn't even show up on mine. I came to see him. Didn't even show up.
He didn't show up tonight either.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Even for the people that were there and actually watched him suit up, he didn't show up.
The mud guy.
I'm really having a difficult time, y'all, because I have been defending this man for so long because he's was best basketball player I knew.
Right.
Best basketball player on this team for so long.
Right.
But there comes a time when you got to cut your losses. He
Yeah.
is not.
My sister definitely cut her losses. She put his statue over there backwards. I mean, she
Oh
I can't
shit!
even.
I just peeped that.
I can't even look at it anymore. I can't
Damn,
look
he's
at it.
sideways.
I can't. I
She
can't.
said y'all
I'm
not
like
gonna see the
disgusted
21
by
on.
what I have on my.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
BJ,
disgusted right now.
BJ. I feel like the fan base needs to hear what you're thinking because I see your face, and I feel like they need to hear some words from you because we've all been ramming on here already. What do you got
I
to say?
don't think anybody needs to hear me. I've been saying this from jump. Not from jump, because I did believe in this team, but I've been saying this for some time now that it's time to move on from Embiid. It's time to move on from building around Embiid. But we're screwed. And we're stuck with this team until the summertime, no matter what. But I've been saying this
But what are we
team
even going to do in the
will not
summertime?
win a championship as long as we're building around Embiid. It showed tonight. Everybody was there. It looked good. We felt good the one game we had Embiid. Then we felt okay the one game we had Paul George, even though he didn't play well. It's like, hey, wait till Embiid get back. But then when
Well,
everybody's
who
on the
said that?
court,
I didn't say that.
we see what they are. This is
I
what
didn't
it is.
like it when Paul
It's
George
so
played
hard
that
to
back to
play
back.
with
You talking about
Embiid.
the back to
It's
back? You
hard to
talking
play
about?
with Embiid.
We were worried about this when they went on that 4-game winning streak without Embiid
Any of them too?
or
Yeah.
and they played so well and fast and they were fun to watch and we were like they're going to come back and ruin it. And that's exactly what happened. It's like you could see it before it happened. Why couldn't the coach or anybody else see it? We could see it. We're just a
Yeah,
bunch of random
and none
people.
of us here are Cleo from the Psychic Network, and we saw it. Yeah.
To be quite honest, I was excited like everybody else with the name PG. PG come here. Paul George come here. Yeah, we're gonna be good now. But as I sit and I think about it, we already had an ISO player on this team. You went and got another ISO player. And we have Maxey being an ISO player as well. So you have three of your star players who do their best work with the ball by themselves. No point guard. It's not structured properly. It's not structured properly.
Hey, Steven. After the pregame, I went back and listened to some of the stuff Maury said. That man was 100% intoxicated. Okay.
Yeah, he was talking out his ass.
Yeah, he was intoxicated. Stop. Yeah, he was under the influence.
He said, if you squint, you might not see it now, but if you squint, you might be able. Yeah, man, you gotta put a blindfold on me, man. I can't.
We don't
see
squint
nothing.
in Philadelphia. We don't squint. We can't afford to squint.
This man popped a few gummies before he went into that press conference because he knew he was about to get chewed up.
When a franchise gives you an entire roster to build with millions of dollars, and this is what you do with it. Yeah, I get it that Embiid was injured, but you knew he was gonna be. Like, that was not a question mark. So you have to build around what you have. What I don't understand why this is so difficult for people to understand. I'm not even working in basketball. I see it.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Because, like Berg said, we are not excluding Nick Nurse from any of this smoke.
Nick Nurse gets all the scrutiny. I am so ticked off at Nick Nurse right now. I'm disgusted.
They can't run a fast break properly. Like, they don't even know what lanes to run in. They teach you that in middle school, the figure eight.
Here's the thing. I got to give dudes a slight pass because Jan just said 5 minutes ago, this team was playing so good when we didn't have him beating Paul George. It's not Nick Nurse's fault that he has to play Embiid and Paul George. You understand what I'm saying? So how can you blame him? I don't mean to get hype at you guys. I'm just getting hype at the situation in general. You understand what I'm saying? You can't blame him. He has to play these guys. And then they come in and they mess up the whole industry, and now we're blaming Nick Nurse.
Here's why I blame Nick Nurse. Because yes, you absolutely have to play these guys, Jose. They're the top guys on the team. They also look like they don't practice at all.
I said slight pass. I didn't say full pass.
Like nothing. These guys, every time they get on the court.
Carl, I can't let you do that. You're not going to talk about my team and tell me they don't look like they practice. When I've watched this team for weeks, keep making strides. They look good for weeks, bro.
I'm speaking of the three.
Indeed. This team, the people constructed, can work together. They work together. They might.
So it's not PG too?
I'm not saying we're a championship roster together, but we can work slightly together. But with Embiid, it stops everything. This was terrible from the word go. The team we decided to build around Embiid decided to gel together, and Embiid in the mix does not work. It doesn't work when Embiid is with the people that are the best suited for this roster. That's just point blank. We failed as a team. We failed as an ownership by building the wrong way around Joel Embiid. Embiid is the problem. Stop blaming it on everybody else. Joel Embiid is the problem.
Okay, you done?
Accept it, Paul. It's hard. It's hard for me to accept.
No, listen, BG.
Accept that Joel Embiid is
I'm gonna let you
the
rock
problem.
Listen, I never said that he wasn't. I gave him a lot of the smoke up here. But you can't take PG out of the fire, and you can't take Nick Nurse out of the fire. Neither one of them have performed good this year at all. Like, come on, the adjustment and game adjustment. We can't take Paul George out the equation.
We couldn't take J.J. Redick out the equation. We couldn't take Ben Simmons out the equation. We couldn't take everybody we put around him out the equation. They all played bad when they were with him. James Harden is going to be playing basketball next week in the All-Star game because he's not with him.
James Harden played good ball.
Joel Embiid is the problem. I said it for a while,
look at the
and now I'm standing on it. This team will not ever compete for a championship as long as it builds around Joel Embiid. Point blank. Y'all can tell me I'm not a Sixers fan. Y'all can tell me, BG, you fake all day. I'm a realist. I've watched it for 10 years. We will not.
BG Mike went down. I think he hit his cord out with his fist.
I was trying to read his lips. He said we would not win the championship with the bead on the roster. I think I hit the nail on the coffin.
What I was trying to say, BG got on a little late. You didn't get on. I hope you can hear it, BG. I said let's move on. Let's move on with Embiid. I'm ready for that. But it's Philly, right? We hold people accountable. We got PG 3 years too late. Nick Nurse, his air came out of his balloon when he realized that Joel Embiid was injured, so he stopped coaching with enthusiasm. We have players that play hard together and have continuity that got us 20 wins, but this is not a good team at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Me and you could go get 3 balls from North Philly and give them a run tomorrow.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I don't know how to coach lick. And I can't go onto this Sixers team and coach this team because there's one man on this team fucking everything up. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Bro, this man had Brett Brown. He had fucking Glenn Rivers. Now he got this guy, man. Come on, bro. What's the common denominator? Is your mathing, bro?
Math is absolutely mathing. How many games have Paul George played this year? How many games did Embiid play this year?
Bro, you still trying to deflect it on somebody
else.
The
only common denominator is Joel Embiid, Carl.
Absolutely.
I love him too.
I think y'all
I
drunk.
love him too. But
y'all not hearing me. Y'all both drunk right now.
The only common denominator.
Look, I was just drinking coffee. I'm not drunk, bro.
I gotta look inside that cup. I actually said I'm ready to move on from him. I actually giving him shade and saying that
in there,
but he's not in that box alone. You can't do that. He's not in that box alone.
All right, so yeah, we can sit here and be backdoor DMs over here, but
love it.
What are we?
What the fuck?
Where do we go? They gave this guy.
We go to the bar. We go to
honestly,
the bar.
just let me just say this real quick. They signed this extension, right? So we're stuck. We're literally stuck. What are we gonna do? Trade him? For who? For what? When? Why didn't we trade him at the trade deadline if we're gonna trade him? Like
we couldn't legally trade Embiid. The only player we could have traded was PG, which I'm confused why we didn't do.
Hold on real quick, Carl. Hold on. Frame a crib, bro. Something wrong with your headphones, something wrong with your laptop, something wrong with your phone. Nobody said Embiid was washed. We're just saying that he's a problem, and on this team, he ain't working.
No, because he's an ISO player, and he has to have the ball in his hands, and he's slow.
That's the thing. We're not coming on here saying Embiid is trash. We're not coming on here saying that he's not a good basketball player. It's just we saw this for 10 years. Carl, Jose have been covering this for the last 5 years. Myself, the last 4 years. Jen, the last 3 years. We've seen the same story over and over again, and we're just saying this doesn't work. This is not working. We're just going to keep saying the same things every season. We've been saying the same story for the last 5 years, y'all.
Yo,
The
do you,
last
do,
5 years.
do
And the
y'all
only
realize
thing
that
that
if you
has
get locked up
stayed
for the same
true
crime,
is Joel Embiid.
yo, if you get locked up for the same crime over and over and over, eventually you get labeled a career criminal, right? Right? Isn't that what it is? Ain't that the law here in Pennsylvania?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I rest my case. Case closed.
It's just hard because we're halfway through the season and we got to deal with another half of confusion. And
Dude, we have 31 games left.
Jesus Christ,
If these guys end the season at 500, I will be shocked.
they
If
better
they
not.
get to that 10th seed, I will be shocked.
Don't embarrass me in the playoffs at this point. Don't embarrass me in the playoffs. Dog, like don't go in there and get
I
swept.
mean, that Embiidless team could have probably made the playoffs.
Hey,
They were doing well.
You have to hear, Bird, you have to understand. Yes, you never heard the rhetoric that Embiid was the problem because we believed in the term trust the process. Hey, we believe we're eventually going to figure it out. But at what point does this become insanity? We've been doing this for 10 years, bro.
BJ,
10 years. Yes, we kept believing in him. Yes, we never pointed out that it was him, but at some point we gotta admit to ourselves it's him, bro. At some point we gotta say it's him. When are we gonna all admit it? It's him, bro.
let's
He's
keep
the
it.
problem.
Let's keep it a bean because it's post game. We don't got no time limit, and I'm gonna just keep it a bean on here. We weren't talking that shit when Joel Embiid was not injured and he was going to work and putting in 30 points by the third quarter and winning games when we was doing it. When he got hurt and he fucked the team and then the team fucked us by giving him a deal, that's where shit went backwards. And that's where it went wrong. Before that, I can't put shit on Joel. I can't
No,
put shit
it
on
was like he got injured. He missed so much of the season. He came back early so he could play in the damn Olympics, and that's when everything went to
It
shit.
screwed us. It screwed us as a team, as a franchise, and it set us back. Poor decision making by him. And I still, BG, I know what you said, but if all the medical stuff is coming back and it's not right, and now Daryl's saying that his knee wasn't right and he knew about it, how the fuck does an organization allow a player to go? And I know you say that the word allow, but if you work for me and I know you're injured, how am I allowing you to go play somewhere else if I know the injury isn't right? I don't get it, man.
Well, I think we're all exhausted. They play the Bucks on Sunday, and who the hell cares? We're gonna be watching the Eagles.
I don't give a damn. Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds. My birthday weekend will not be ruined by you, Philadelphia 76ers. My Eagles will bring me a Lombardi. I promise you that. Everybody on this damn podcast right now that's listening, hear BG loud and clear. We will be hoisting a Lombardi at the end of it all.
I'm ready for the parade. I am ready. We got green lights shining on our house right now.
Told my whole job. I said, prepare the others.
Oh, Schmitty.
CEO.
Look at her. She got a Smitty hug. She got a Smitty hug. So
Carl, Jen, and Jose, y'all should be ashamed of yourself for making him have to do this on his birthday. After that, I don't even want to call that.
Whoa.
What do you mean, mate?
Nobody made him get on. What's wrong with you?
Lives for this.
Take your Dallas cowgirl ass home and stop freeloading over there at BG house. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
In a shambles since we just started elating. They just been doing crazy shit. My brother too.
See what happens when you invite a Cowboy fan to your house? That's what happens.
He just needed to get it out of his system, Smitty. You're just gonna have to deal. He had to come on and get it out of his system.
Look, look. We got the Cowboy fan at BG house. We got the Giants fan in the chat. Oh my God, we can't win without losing.
We're gonna run up out of here because I'm seeing too many ops around. You know,
I love the ops. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love the ops. Yeah, feel me?
All right, I don't want to see any Eagle slander in my chat. So
yeah,
Y'all know what time it is.
Anyway, everybody, y'all already know what time it is, man. Look at the top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. If y'all ain't on it, don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. I was about to close it out so soon. Don't forget to tell a friend. Some of y'all need to go back into y'all mad books because 1 + 1 don't equal 2 for y'all. If you ain't understand what I said in English, I'm gonna tell y'all in Spanish.
It's fine.
No te olvides a decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo feliz cumpleaños, señor BG. Yes, sir. Basura.
Talking that new stuff. I gotta look in the encyclopedia now.
Basura.
The
You
hell
better
did he
get
just
Rosetta.
say? He just added new
You
stuff.
better get Rosetta Stone, pal. What you talking about?